Hello, awesome watercolor card artists. I'm Lisa Christensen, and this tutorial is all about using your embossing folders and inks to make some really pretty cards, and you can make them pretty inexpensively and a lot in a really relatively short time. So come with me. I'm going to share with you my tips and tricks. It is such a fun process to kind of be messy and just let your heart kind of choose colors to make a really fun card. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I produce content every Thursday. This is such an easy card. I'm using the Bloomcore 3D embossing folder from Tailored Expressions and some white cardstock that I cut down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I'm just going to fiddle faddle with the paper, and you'll see me get some washi tape so that I can really get it straight right on to the embossing folder the way it needs to be. And then we're rocking and rolling, and I will put it through my Sizzix once I get it positioned just the way I want it to. After I run this through the Sizzix, then it will be perfect. Look at that. I just used my Sizzix machine, embossed it, and now I get this beautiful relief. But I'm actually going to turn over the card base, so now the flowers are debossed, and I'm basically using the back side of the embossing thing, and that's what we're supposed to be doing. Alright, so I'm gathering up my inks that I think will work. I wanted it to be bright, and then I wanted one very muted color, and so I'm choosing all of the colors. I'm using Macaron, Gumball, Bubblegum, Mango, Lime Zest, Cilantro, and then for my muted green color I'm using Olive, which will be for the outside. And now I'm going to go ahead and show you how I just blend it. And you might think that a kindergartner has been using my blending tools, but that's okay. That is part of it. So what you'll see me do is just take one color at a time. I'm going to take my blender brush and I'm going to add ink as much as I can to it. You can also use a smaller brush. I didn't have a smaller blending brush, so I used what I got. But I'm going to do this process for every single flower, really. And what's going to happen is it's going to look kind of messy. And that's quite alright. I kind of want it to look a little bit messy. And we'll just keep going. Alright, so I just used Mango, Gumball, and now I'm using Bubblegum. And Bubblegum was very, very potent. So I had to kind of turn that into purple some places, but that's okay. You won't see this ink. It does look very messy, but you will not see the ink once it's blended. It will actually look beautiful. So what I'm trying to do is just get the flowers to really pop, so that when I get my greens, I can get my greens to also pop pretty well. And I am using bright colors because I know that the background that I'm going to put on is a very muted, and it's a green. So I'm just getting this all like colored up. Once I feel like I got a good amount of green, I always like to use a deeper green sometimes for the bottom. Now I'm going to take this olive green, and this is a process. You have to be very light-handed with it, and you just have to trust the process. So I'm just taking the ink and I'm almost in a circly motion, just adding the ink to the top layer, and that's how you get that really pretty like look to it. It's such a fun technique. I'm so grateful I have that. And now once I'm done with that, I'm going to die cut it, and I already die cutted it, and I'm going to put it on some toffee or brown cardstock to really just make it look well. And then I attach it to the card base. If you found this tutorial to be at all helpful, I would sure enjoy a like and a subscribe from you. I actually sent this card away before I took a picture of the card. So what you see is what you get, but I had a friend that lost her dad unexpectedly, and so that one was for her.